Dysfunctional consciousness is like family dysfunction. It ignores the big white elephant standing in the living room. And I think this is a good comparison, and we've all had to deal with family issues. And we wanted to throw a rug over that big elephant, and everybody saw, well, gee, this family has this problem and that problem. It was self-evident to everyone, but we pretend it doesn't exist. And I think the UFO issue is similar. We want to throw a rug over it. No, there's not. There's not anything above us. There's not anything below us. Oh yeah, there's photographs, and there's radar, and there's military pilots, politicians, presidents, astronauts that have seen them, but hey, don't go there. Hey friend, that's crazy making. And we need to come out of this insanity and just call the duck a duck, or at least say it sure quacks like a duck, and stop the denial, stop the pretense. It's comical. Instead of the witnesses looking silly, I think the people in total denial are starting to look silly. I mean, how much does it take, for the love of God, for, well, when it happens to me? Well, I think it is happening to you. And maybe the realization of that is being opened up. While I was in this ministerial seclusion, hiding out, in my good friend Eddie Middleton, a philosophy teacher, state director of Tennessee MUFON, directed me to many fascinating areas of UFO research and introduced me to some of the leading researchers of our time. You see a picture there of Stanton Friedman, incredible gentleman, brilliant man. And he was so generous to sit down with us to answer intelligent and unintelligent questions, and shared his own reasoning and logic about this. And it was a treat. Eddie, I thank you for allowing me the privilege to meet so many incredible people, to sit with them, talk with them, hear their story, try to take all the different fragments of information and put it together. And there are so many newcomers in the field, brilliant people doing great work. But the time frame when I entered this this subject material, some of the names that Eddie brought to Memphis: Stanton Friedman, Bud Hopkins, Linda Moulton Howe, David Jacobs, Leah Haley, Dolores Cannon, Angelia Joyner, the more recent Stephenville, Texas sightings. It was hosted on Larry King. Colin Andrews, the crop circle examinations in England. Brilliant man. Thousands of crop circles that he posted, cases that he studied. To think that it's all hoaxed is, to me, insane. Certainly a percentage are. Certainly a percentage of UFO sightings are something else. Mistaken identity, but not all. No, sir, not all. Barbara Bartholick, a researcher with people in Oklahoma who had quite traumatic experiences. Travis Walton, Fire in the Sky. I did not get to meet Travis personally. Eddie has brought him to a Tennessee MUFON meeting. I believe that Travis will be returning. An incredible story, multiple witnesses. Am I to pretend that this is all made up? No, I think the public is in denial, and it's time to wake up. James Barkley, very interesting man. Will Henry, an incredible gentleman, brilliant researcher of mythologies, and this seeks to know the passage of the human through the Stargate into a higher state of being. A lot of different takes. Some who have done a lot of hypnotherapy work with individuals who have experienced things. A lot of conflicting reports, some positive, some negative. We can't just put this in a neat little compartment, friend, and think that there you go, we have it, we have the answer. Does that make you feel better? Well, that's what religion likes to do. Can we get over this need to absolutely be sure? And is it okay not to know? Is it okay to be a little agnostic in some areas and say, well, you know, it's there and it's happening. I don't know totally what it is, but I'm going to keep studying and asking questions and seeking in my own heart. And I think that kind of intellectual honesty, spiritual honesty, is very healthy. And I think that's what's coming in this day and in this hour. I hope it is. And I hope we'll leave the dark ages behind and stop throwing people into dungeons of isolation if they don't see it our way. With Eddie, I was privileged to interview many Memphians who had dramatic UFO encounters. Raed, who was from an Eastern country, Middle Eastern country, served in the military there and is now living in Memphis. He observed an enormous craft by radar signal. And when he saw the enormous blurb, he ran outside and then had visual contact with the craft. The next day, I think it was the next day or shortly thereafter, he was visited by a still unexplained person that he picked up in the desert, riding in his Jeep, and a man that told him some things that were going to happen in his life, and they did happen. An amazing experience. And I know Raed to be a good man, a good family man, and an honest seeker, and also someone who was very diligent in researching the technology that causes a starship to propel, and even has a patent on some of his ideas. So these are credible people. These are not wackos. You know, there comes a point you're either going to stretch the facts to fit your mind, or maybe I should say you're going to shrink the facts to fit your mind, or you're going to stretch your mind to fit the facts. Now, I prefer the latter. I'm willing to say, hey, guess what? I need to know more. I need to learn more. I need to do some homework and open yourself up to learn more, because you are pliable, you are flexible. Most UFO witnesses have little to gain and much to lose for coming forward with their experience. This adds credence to their testimony. Even though there's more openness in our culture, and I think polls have revealed that about above 50% do believe in a UFO reality, there's still ridicule, you know, there's still fear. I've had people that we were to interview back out, become afraid. We got, me and Eddie got warned off with a shotgun one time.